Hey y'all, it's your girl Asia, and I'm back with another video. And as y'all can see, last week I was checked out. I did not post a video last week because shit has just been happening. So last week I let you guys know what I was going through the 3 weeks prior. Death, theft, all the things, right? And then last week I got sick, found out some shocking news that I wasn't prepared for. And hey y'all, this is editing Adori. I just needed to add a little bit because I forgot a big part of what happened. So in addition to me losing my grandfather last month, the week that I also took a break, I found out that one of my coworkers passed away. So that was very, very heavy. And it's one of those things where you don't even realize how much these people mean to you, because especially if you're working full-time. I don't work full-time, but I've been working at this place for a very long time. You don't really truly understand how much time of your lives you spend with your coworkers. And it's really sad that even though you might not, click all the time as a whole group, and you build a relationship, you build rapport, and you're like a family, right? There are some people you don't really talk to, and there's some people that you're really close with. So when you see your coworkers, appreciate them, let them know that you're there. And yeah, because you never know when anyone's life will come to an end, including your own. So just wanted to add that in there. Yeah, I feel like we are in an era right now where people are out for us. They don't want to see us do great. The devil is hard at work, okay? And I refuse to let these people win. I refuse to let these people stop us from living the lives that we want to live. Because what is life if you need to take away what brings you joy because somebody else is coming after it, because somebody else wants to take that away from you, wants to quite literally steal it from you so they can go make money, do whatever they gotta do, as opposed to just getting a job, putting their skills, if you will, to actual good use. But instead they rather take from people who work hard for the things that they have and the life that they build for themselves. I think it's absolutely disgusting and despicable that people can even think in their head, oh, I'm about to catch this lick, I'm gonna steal this person's bank information, I'm gonna steal this person's identity, I'm gonna steal this person's car, I'm gonna steal, I don't freaking know, what else can you steal? Anything. I'm gonna steal this person's bag, this person's wallet, I'm gonna steal this person's livelihood, right? People's livelihoods are attached to some of these things, i.e. cars. You wake up one morning, you get ready to go work, you go outside and your car is not there. And let's say you cannot travel on public transportation to get to your job. Sure, yeah, Uber, Lyft, whatever. But hello, I paid for my car so I can get to work and do other things. And then somebody has the audacity to come and take it? That's out of line. That is out of line, out of pocket. Let's say someone steals your identity. Now you have to build up your whole entire financial history, financial life, in order for you to do things like buy a house, buy a car, get a business loan. Like, your whole life is wrecked because somebody wanted to not get a job and wanted to use their, I'm gonna say, skills for evil, okay? I was talking about this at work one day, and I was like, this is a thought that I've had, for a while now, because scammers, right? Scammers are very smart. scammers, thieves. They're smart. Obviously, smart until you get caught, right? But for the most part, they're very creative and very smart. They are able to come up with loopholes and ways to get around things that the normal person, number one, wouldn't care to have time to try to come up with. And number two, they might just not be able to do it at all. And they're able to come up with these elaborate plans, right? To steal something, elaborate plans to call your grandmother and take her money over the phone. They come up with these elaborate plans to send you emails and text messages so you can click on links so that you can sign into some account, and now they have access to your information and it's done. You're done, right? I have literally had customers come into my job crying, literal tears coming out of their eyes because they've been hacked, or like somebody has their account information, and it literally breaks you down because now you have to build everything back up, and there's nothing in place to say. There's nothing in place. I don't want to say there's nothing in place to protect you, but if something like that happens, where's the relief? Where's the help? What was I saying though? Oh yes, so these people are very, very smart individuals, okay? That is one thing that you cannot deny, that they are smart. If they were to take those critical thinking skills, problem solving skills, right? Because they're faced with these problems, right? I need to gain access to this account. I need to steal this car. How am I going to do it? What's the best way to go about it? Etc. How are we going to execute this plan? If they were to take those problem solving, critical thinking skills and apply them to actual work, so a job at a company, their own business, for example, they would be very successful, because not only do you get to exercise those muscles and those skills, you now have access to refinement of those skills. You may have a mentor who is teaching you how to level up and be even better than you already are. And you potentially make more money than what you're making right now scamming these people. And you may think to yourself, oh yeah, I'm making good money right now. It's good, it's quick, whatever. But then also think, right? What are y'all doing with the money? Are y'all just spending it? Are y'all even investing it to make it worth your while, right? I mean, not that I care, but if you're gonna be smart, but then be dumb and use your skills to degrade people and to ruin people's lives just for you to be stuck in that same cycle, then that's not a life I want to live. That is not a life I want to live. But y'all really out here teething niggas things. Like, I don't understand. Off my little tangent, but we can't even enjoy life worry-free and safely, because not only does obviously the theft, it causes worry, but now it's a safety concern. Now I feel like you're coming after my family, and now we have a bigger problem. Because if you really think, let's put a pause, okay? I have a 2-year-old in this house. You're coming to steal from this house? From anybody's house? And there's children in the house? I'm gonna let y'all infer the rest, because will we ever see a time where people value other people's property and say to themselves, no, I'm not gonna do that horrible thing? No, we're never gonna see that. Nope, it's never gonna happen. And it sucks, because it's like, we live in a world right now where people are literally deciding not to have kids solely based on the world that we live in. Not based on their confidence in being a parent, not based on, if they may be having trouble having kids. No, solely based, not based on money, right? Solely based on, because of the state our world is in. How sad and depressing is that? Like, you don't want to have kids because of other people and what you're afraid might happen. That's sad. That is extremely sad. Even when my partner and I were deciding like when to send our child to daycare, it's like you have this anxiety because it's the things that are happening in schools, right? You're like, oh my God, is my kid safe? Am I gonna be there to protect them? And it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, you cannot guard humans all of their life, right? They have to go out eventually. But why do I have to feel unsafe in the first place? Why do I have to feel that way in the first place? Because thieves and criminals and this mental illness is really taking a toll on our society. And Juan is really taking a toll on my audio right now. You was not mowing your lawn 10 minutes ago when I started recording. Anyways, it's really sad. It's really, really freaking sad that this is the type of society and world and life that we have to look forward to. But I try to stay in the mindset that you cannot let those troubled people dictate how you live your life, right? So because somebody tries to steal something of yours doesn't mean that you shouldn't have it anymore, especially if it's something that you love, something that you enjoy. If somebody tries to steal your joy from you, you're gonna stop doing whatever it is. Why should I stop my life and make my life sad and miserable because somebody else is being an asshole? I can't live my life like that. Nobody should live their life like that. Living in fear is not fun. And not just fear like safety wise, but like fear of things falling apart due to a criminal. Because things are replaceable, right? If somebody steals my car, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm into cars, right? So it depends on which car they steal. But cars are replaceable, right? And any material thing is replaceable. However, when you destroy something like somebody's credit and their financial situation and things like that, yes, you can build that stuff back up, but even the society we live in right now, where if you're not making X amount of dollars, even doing that is a task and a half and hard to do. All of that to say, watch the bad mind people, watch who you let into your lives, watch who you let in your circle, because you don't know who's watching. It could obviously be somebody that you don't know and who has no connection to you, right? But have discernment and be wary of, not saying be paranoid, right? Because living in fear and in paranoia is not fun. But be extra aware of your surroundings when it comes to relationships, when it comes to your physical surroundings. Just make sure you are putting extra effort into observing what is going on around you. Because if you're oblivious, them sneak attacks be the worst. So I guess the major takeaways from my little rant today would be aware of your surroundings, your physical surroundings, your environment, and your relationships. Be hyper aware of what's going on in your inner circle, okay? Do not live in fear or paranoia. Do not let others try to devalue your life or to try to diminish your quality of life, because it's your life. They're not living your life. So do not let them have that type of control over you. If something happens, grieve about it, do what you gotta do, get back up and keep going, because you have one life to live. So you should do just that. And don't let a setback or someone's evilness come in between of that. Live the best life that you can live, because you only have one. And don't let these whack ass people destroy it. Don't let these evil people destroy your life. All right? Remember, your mind is your only limit. Okay?